Well, welcome back to Dunkirk Dunes. So here we are, Germany turn 7. So we're last couple of turns here. Germany has 75 to spend. And here's what they're going to do. They're buying an air base for 15, 6 infantry for 18, transport and 2 destroyers for 23. They're buying down 4 points worth of damage on the southern France factory. And they're buying another airbase for 15. So as far as attacks and combat movements, so we're going to be hitting that U.S. destroyer in 104. That's just marked because I don't want to forget the convoy. We're going to be hitting the U.S. destroyer there in 92. And we're going to be attacking Ukraine, Western Ukraine, Belarus, Archangel, and a strategic bombing raid on Moscow's factory. So hopefully there's a lot to do here, and hopefully I keep it all straight. Let's start with strategic bombing raids. So I have these 2 bombers in, which ones were which? Yeah. These 2 in Romania are going to go 1 into the Black Sea, 2 Rostov, 3 Tambov, 4 into Moscow. So 4 into Moscow. They left from an air base there in Romania, so they have 3 left. They're going to be able to land in Leningrad. Okay, other combat movements. Hopefully my battery doesn't die here. It's at 15%. These 2 heavy bombers that are in Rome are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into Ukraine. And they're also going to have 3 left because they left from the Rome air base. These 3 infantry from Bessarabia are just going to walk in. Okay. And then Western Ukraine, we're going to have these 3 infantry and a couple artillery. Maybe I don't want to take the couple of artillery. I'll hold that back for now. We'll say 1 artillery for now. And this fighter here from Romania, 1, 2. So he also has 3 left because he left from an air base. This tactical bomber, and I just marked this to remind me, at the end of Germany's last turn, I had landed that tactical bomber in Romania, but he actually only had 1 space left after attacking, I think it was Baltic states or Eastern Poland, I can't remember which. He had to land in Poland just to avoid flying over the AA gun, and so that's why he is in Poland now. But that's 2, and so he will have 2 left. Just mark that. Okay, that's these blue arrows. Okay. Let's see, what else we got here? We already did this. Okay. It's another fighter. Okay, so Belarus, we're going to bring in these 2 mechs from Eastern Poland. This tank from Poland is going to go 1, 2 into Belarus. And these 2 artillery from Baltic states are going into Belarus, along with 1 of the tanks from Leningrad. And then I'm trying to think if I wanted anything else. I may bring down 1 infantry. This is an infantry. Here, let me do this. We'll take him from here. There. Chip him out. Okay. So, I think that takes care of Belarus there. Let me just see if I had anything else. Let's go up to Archangel. We're attacking Archangel, obviously. So here we've got these 6 tanks are going to come in from Leningrad along with these 4 infantry. Okay. I think that takes care of that. Okay, these attacks here. So this tactical bomber from London is going to go 1, 2. So he will also have 3 left. I need to grab some more 3 markers. He's got 3. And this tactical off the carrier is going 1, 2, 3 into 92. So he's just going to have 1 left. He can land in Algeria. Let's see, he's just attacking that U.S. destroyer there. Let's see what else. I think these 2 fighters in London can actually come with this tactical. They all have 3 left. Might as well give them some help. Okay. And I think we've marked and moved everything that we needed to for combat. I think so. I think the rest of this stuff is non-combat movements. So let's go ahead and let's start. So might as well start with the strategic bombing raid. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything here. Oh, I do have this one little fighter in Romania who's not doing anything at the moment. So we may just send him... I think I'm going to send him up to here. So that's 1, 2. He left from an air base. He would have 3 left. Can help out there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're okay. I think that takes care of what we've got here. All right. Let's go ahead and roll some dice. So the first thing, if we do this strategic bombing raid here on Moscow, there's no possible intercept there. He doesn't have any fighters. But there is built-in anti-aircraft gun on the factory. This always makes me nervous. Let's see what happens. I'm going to roll 2 dice at 1 here for anti-aircraft fire. Okay, they're both misses. I have been so lucky with that. Okay, so now I've got heavy bombers. So they're each going to roll 2 dice. And then we're going to add 2 per bomber to the damage. So let's see what damage is on the Moscow factory. Okay, so we got 5, 10, 15, plus 4 for the 2 bombers. So that's 19 damage on the Moscow factory. That's great for me. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. By the way, again, thank you, Doug, for all these great red chips. I will never run out again. Okay, so we've got 19 damage on the Moscow factory. Okay. As far as battles, maybe we should just start here and kind of move west. So what I've got there in Archangel is I have 6 tanks. So that's going to be 6 at 3. So that's 4, 5, 6. And then I have 4 at 1. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and roll that. Okay, here's 4 hits. This one's kind of a cocked die, but I don't think it matters anyway because there's only 4 Soviets there anyway. So 1, whoops, over the edge he went. 2. I keep knocking him over. Okay, so we've got 4 Soviet units rolling at 2 each. So let's go ahead and roll those. So 4 at 2. Okay, there are 2 hits there. So I'm going to go ahead and lose 2 of my infantry. And that is done, that battle. Okay. Let's go down then to Belarus. So here, I've got 2 artillery, 2 mechs that are bumped to 2. I've got 1 infantry at 1, and then I have 2 tanks at 3. And I also have a fighter at 3. Okay. Wow, look at that. 1 hit. Okay. So we got 1 hit. So there are 3 Soviet defenders there, each at 2. They all missed. Okay, so I'm going to take off 1 Soviet unit. And let's roll mine again. So I've got my 2 tanks, my 2 artillery, my 2 mechs, and my infantry, and my fighter. Okay. Just need 2 hits. Alright, I got more than 2 hits. There's 3 there. Okay, so the 2 Soviet infantry are going to come off, but they get to roll 2 at 2. Okay, they got 1 hit. Okay, so I'm going to lose my 1 infantry that I brought in with me. Okay, we're done with that battle. Let's go down to Western Ukraine. So here I've got 1 artillery at 2. I've got an infantry who's bumped up to 2. I have 2 more infantry at 1. And I have a tactical and a bomber. Tactical and a fighter. So there's my fighter. And I think on the tactical, I'm going to do target select the artillery. So we'll do that first. Here's target select on the artillery. Okay, I got a hit. Okay, so the artillery comes off. It's not going to get to defend. And let's roll the rest of this. Here's the rest of the attack. I just need 2 hits. I got the 2 hits I need. Okay. So let's take off the 2 Soviet defenders. But they do get to roll 2 at 2. Okay, they got 1 hit. So I'm going to take one of my Germans off. Okay. Now let's go down to Ukraine. So here I've got 2 heavy bombers. So that's 4 dice for 1, 4 at 2 for the other. And then I just have 3 1s for the infantry. Okay. I need 3 hits. Oh, look at that. This is not good for this particular battle. Okay, I got 1 hit. So that's going to be one of these artillery is gone. I may end up retreating from this one. We'll see how this goes. So they're going to get to defend 3 at 2. Okay, they got a hit. So I'm going to lose my infantry. One of my infantry. All right. And I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and retreat there because the bombers can't stay anyway, and it'd be 2 1s against 2 2s. So I'm going to go ahead and retreat my 2 infantry back here into Bessarabia, and we'll land those bombers here in a bit. Other than that, okay, let's go down here. So here I've got a tactical against a destroyer. So he's going to target select here. Target select the destroyer. Okay, he got a hit. So the destroyer is going to come right off. Doesn't even get to roll. Okay, this battle, this is a destroyer against, again, my tactical is going to target select that destroyer. Let's clean out the tray. Okay, target select on the destroyer. Miss. Okay, and I have 2 more fighters, though. They get to take a shot at him. They got him. Okay, but he does get to fire back. He missed. Okay, so that destroyer is gone. All right. I think that's all the battles. I think we did everything there. So let's go ahead and land some stuff. Let me grab a flight stand here because I know I'm going to want one. So this tactical that was in the C-Zone 92 battle, he's going to land here in Algeria. So that takes care of that. These 3 that were in 104 are going to go 1, 2, 3 into southern France. This other one, which also has 3, I think I'm going to take him and go 1, 2, 3 into Western Germany. Okay. This tactical that was already in Western Germany, he's going to go 1, 2 down here to Rome. And this tactical on the carrier is going to land in Rome. Okay, that takes care of that. While we're over here, this anti-aircraft gun in northern Italy is going to rail 1, 2 into Normandy. Let me grab another flight stand. So this little fighter that we have on the carrier here is going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to land there in southern France. Okay. So we've moved that. This fleet with the single destroyer and the transports is going to move into, I think I'm going to put them right here in 112. And as they go by, they're actually going to pick up these guys from Poland and drop the 3 of them in Norway. And as they go by Germany, they're going to pick up another guy to drop him in Norway. And then, let's see, there's 7 transports there. I could transport up to 14 guys. These other 4, they're going to pick up as they go by and drop them in Denmark. Okay. This anti-aircraft gun in Bulgaria is going to move up to Romania. This tank in Romania is going to drive down to Greece. These 5 infantry from Berlin are going to rail into Bessarabia. 1, 2, 3 into Bessarabia. I got to land some planes now. So, well, even before that, let's move. The guy from Vyborg is going to go into Leningrad, and the 4 guys in Karelia are going to go into Leningrad. The 2 bombers that bombed this the Moscow factory are going to go 1, 2, 3. I don't necessarily have to go up there, do I? I could come back down. It's non-combat movement. I could even go over that AA gun and it won't matter. I'm going to have them do this. They're going to land in Bessarabia. And I'm also going to have these ones here. I'm going to land them in Romania. The 2 that were attacking Ukraine are going to land in Romania. They had 3 left. Okay, I've got a fighter in western Ukraine that has 3 left. He's going to land in Romania. The tactical bomber, who has 2 left, he's going to land in Romania. That takes care of those markers. And then 1 fighter left in Belarus, who has 3 left. He's going to go land in Romania as well. All right. I think that's basically everything. Let's... oh, I have my little destroyer up there in 125. He's going to come on down. He's going to come down to 110 and join that aircraft carrier and the other destroyer there. All right. Yeah, I think we're ready to go ahead and flip these. So Ukraine didn't change hands. Western Ukraine did, so that's +2, +3, that's +4. So I'm at 60, that puts me at 64, and the Soviets are going to go down 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to 23. And I think we're pretty much done here. I'm going to move this anti-aircraft gun from Denmark down to Western Germany. All right, my battery's almost out, so hopefully make it through the rest of this. Let's go ahead and place units. So I have 2 air bases. One is going in, oh, by the way, we bought off the 4 damage there on southern France, so that has no damage anymore. One air base goes in southern France, one is going into Greece. And then the 2 destroyers and the transport are going into C-Zone 93 to be friendly with this US sub here, which is convoying us. So we've got 2 destroyers and a transport there. Okay, and then the other 6 infantry that I purchased, those are going to go, I think I'll put, if I can put all 6 of them here, I think that's okay. All right, into Western Germany. I think that's it. The only other thing, so we do have a convoy there, so that submarine's going to get to roll 2 dice. Okay, he rolled a 3, so that's all that's at stake, so 3. So I'm at 64 on the income tracker. Let's just count up national objectives. So let's see what we might have here. Okay, so I think the ones I get are still these 5 each here. London, Leningrad, and then Norway thing there. So that's plus 15. So 64 plus 15 would be 79. I think minus the 3 from the convoy would be 76. I'm just looking for any other convoys that might apply. I don't see any. Okay. So I think I've got 76 for the last round. So let's go 20, 40, 60, 75, 76. Okay. I think that's it. Let's just do a quick recap. My battery holds out. So Normandy, I have 1 anti-aircraft gun. United Kingdom, I have 3 infantry. C-Zone 110, 2 destroyers, and a aircraft carrier. C-Zone 112, 7 transports, 1 destroyer. Norway, 4 infantry. Denmark, 4 infantry. Western Germany, anti-aircraft gun, and 6 infantry. Let's see what else we got here. Southern France, I've got 3 fighters, C-Zone 93, 2 destroyers and a transport. Algeria, I've got a tactical bomber. Southern Italy, I've got 2 tactical bombers and a fighter. Greece, I have an infantry, tank, and anti-aircraft gun. Romania, I have an infantry, an anti-aircraft gun, 2 fighters, a tactical bomber, 2 heavy bombers. Bessarabia, I have 4 artillery, 1 anti-aircraft gun, and let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 infantry, 2 heavy bombers. Western Ukraine, I've got 2 infantry and an artillery. Belarus, I've got 2 mechs, 2 artillery, 2 tanks. Leningrad, I have 5 infantry. Archangel, I have 6 tanks and 2 infantry. And I think that's it. So thanks for watching. We're on to Soviets, turn 7.